This presentation is based on a research work that won the 2014 SIGREF AIM Prize. The SIGREF groups the CIOs of all French-based multinational firms. AIM is a French association that groups all information systems researchers. I co-signed this work with Alexandre Renaud and Michel Calica. This research work is based on several consultancy missions that I conducted over the years as project manager. Implementing a new IT tool in a firm can today appear as a simple process because most software are now standardized and extensively tested before we implement them in our firm. However, managing an IT project in a firm is a very delicate operation with high risks. Failure rates are still extremely high. This type of project involves 5 groups of actors: managers, IT technicians and software analysts, job experts, and more broadly, all prospective users through the utilization they might make of the new IT tool. When you look at it closer, you realize that this implementation process of a new IT tool is not that simple. The 5 groups of actors are in fact only the spokesmen for a huge and heterogeneous set of needs at play within the firm. The firm's IT needs perceived in a managerial perspective, hardware and software needs, tasks IT needs towards optimization, and users' IT needs. When you push the investigation even further, you realize that these needs are intimately linked to the firm's business strategy and infrastructure, to the IS strategy and infrastructure, to the tasks themselves that need computerization, and to prospective users' IT culture. Hence, a huge headache for the person in charge to implement a new IT tool within an established system or a full new information system. We are going to try and lighten their burden. You must first realize that the main actors of what looks like a merry-go-round constantly in motion are the different groups of needs that is essential to reconcile, to align, so that they can all be satisfied, at least to some extent, that is crucial for the firm's survival and smooth running. The 7 alignments that we will now describe represent the conditions that are necessary for the success of IT projects. The first alignment that is essential to consider is the business alignment that is most often effectively put into practice in firms. Once the firm's strategy has been defined for years to come, managers have to assess the firm's IT needs in a managerial perspective. For instance, in a multinational firm, it can be the need to implement the same ERP in all subsidiaries to be able to easily centralize accounts in order to obtain a comprehensive picture of the firm and easily produce official end-of-year accounts. Managerial requirements to fulfill managerially perceived IT needs must be specified and validated in writing before you sign on for a new tool. The second alignment is a technical alignment between hardware and software. At first sight, this alignment appears obvious. However, it is often neglected within firms until systems break down and hinder proper running of the firm. The memory capacity of a computer or a server, if badly assessed and not aligned to the memory needs of some new and highly performative software, may endanger a new and extremely costly project. Technical requirements to fulfill technical IT needs must be specified and validated in writing before you sign on for a new tool. The third alignment is the functional alignment between proposed software and job experts' perception of tasks' IT needs towards optimization. These functional needs, as perceived by job experts, must be specified and validated in writing before the implementation of a new tool. The fourth alignment is linked to the context as it is between the firm's IT needs as perceived by managers and the same needs as perceived by all prospective users. For instance, A customer relationship management software considered essential by managers may be rejected by commercial staff and remain unused if the staff considers there is no need for such a tool. When you consider adopting a new tool, formal and informal discussions about this new tool that you propose to install must be organized within the firm with all prospective users in order to identify and address pacify any possible resistance. The fifth alignment leads to compatibility between different IT cultures within the firm. For instance, in a firm aiming to become a pure player, if some of its members at key strategic positions are frightened of new IT because they are unfamiliar with them and insufficiently IT trained, it is probable that the firm strategy will be questioned and challenged. Before moving on, some users may require further general IT training. The sixth alignment is between the need of some tasks to be optimized through computerization and the related IT needs perceived by users. In some firms, on-the-job experts take part in the definition of the functional requirements. In other firms, all users are involved in it, as their perspective is considered as important. The leadership profile of the project manager is a strong determinant of this decision. We would propose the second option and consider as many users as possible on a voluntary basis in the definition of functional requirements. The seventh and last alignment to ensure is a situational alignment between the training offered on the new tool and the user's IT culture. Users who on a personal basis cannot consider spending a day without their IT tools cannot be trained in the same way on a new IT tool as the user who only uses IT to send emails or SMS. Training has to be customized and adapted to user profiles. Part of this training must be provided before implementation of the next tool. However, new issues will emerge and require further training when the tool is being used on a daily basis after implementation and full deployment. Whereas the first three alignments are often taken into account in firms, the last four are rarely so and could help explaining the still very high failure rates of costly IT projects in firms. What could have appeared at first like as a fairly simple process reveals itself as the complex alignment of a three-level network that needs a translator to help align and stabilize the network. This translator could be the CEO in a small, medium-sized enterprise, or the CIO, or a project manager, or a consultant in a bigger firm. The role of this translator is essential in the process linked to the implementation of a new IT tool or the complete change of an information system in a firm. If you would like more information, if you wish to verify that the 7 danger zones that we highlighted are covered within an IT project conducted within your firm, you can contact us by email. You can also refer to the article that was awarded the 2014 SIGREF AIM Prize. This link will lead you to it.